Hi guys, hope you're all well and welcome back to the channel. And today we're just going to do a quick overview of my year of only shooting black and white photography. Now, this was something that I really wanted to sort of do as I progressed with my Leica ME and you know, sort of the process of doing street photography. The initial idea was I moved from my equestrian background and I wanted to do something new, something completely different, and I thought street photography, I've always been interested in it, I've always watched a load of YouTubers talk about it, and I've always loved black and white photography. In the industry that I was in, obviously colour was an absolutely dominant factor about things, you know, in you know, taking riders over fences for brands, for user advertising. Obviously the most colourful, vibrant images were the ones that you were after. So black and white really appealed to me because not just for like a on the fine art side of things, but mostly because of like just the complete difference that it was going to be to shoot. And don't get me wrong, at the start I was getting everything completely wrong and basically had to sort of relearn some things about black and white film and digital, and how to shoot film versus digital as well. And it was just, you know, a big learning curve. But hopefully with some of the images that you're seeing on screen, that you'll know that I feel that I've really gained as a photographer just by shooting black and white. And don't get me wrong, there has been a couple of moments where I have shot colour. The colour on the Leica ME is absolutely fantastic with its CCD sensor. I mean, it's just brilliant. You can see an anecdote up here, or up there somewhere, about my time with the Leica ME. And, you know, it's just absolutely brilliant. But I got it because of its black and white capabilities. So what I do, I shoot it in RAW and JPEG. The JPEGs are in its black sort of monochrome version, and I also have the RAWs, the DNG files there obviously in colour, and then I mostly convert those RAWs into the desired effect, unless the JPEG has kind of got it spot on exactly what I want the image to look like. Same with film. My main film camera at the moment is this Fuji GW690. Again, have a look up here or up here for my 1 year review of this. And I got into this because I wanted a film camera that could give you the best negative possible. This is that. It does a 6:9 negative. Again, so I'm not going to go in about it too much because you can look at my other videos for it. But this was going to be my main black and white machine. For street, for landscapes, bits and pieces like that. As it turns out, I haven't done a lot of landscape sort of naturey stuff with this, but I intend to, and that's going to be hopefully in the next couple of videos. But I mean, this camera is absolutely fantastic, and because it only shoots 8 frames, I mean, it only shoots 8 frames of 120 film. I wanted the film to be cheap, affordable, and also with film that I could develop myself at home. So obviously that has changed a few like things. You know, I didn't want to shoot colour film at home because it's just too expensive, and also, I say too expensive. It's a hot topic at the minute actually about film and the cost and bits and pieces like that. If anyone's sort of looking at this and going, should I go into film? I would say yes, do it. It's absolutely liberating. I love shooting film, but make sure you learn the basics of how to develop at home, whether that be in C41 chemicals, you know, E6 chemicals, or just black and white developing. It will be so much cheaper for you. So if you take anything from this video at all, from my year of shooting black and white, especially on the film side, develop at home. It is amazing. You can do stuff from Cinestill with their the DF96 powder, or in a liquid form. It's basically a monobath. It's literally a one-stop solution. You pour it in, you do your agitations in your Patterson tank or your Joby spinner or whatever you're using, and literally you're done. That's it. It's brilliant. It lasts absolutely forever. I'm personally using something from Bellini Photo, and that is absolutely brilliant. I think it's FX6A it is. That's a Bellini monobath, absolutely brilliant. That's what I've edited all my film stuff on, which I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's an amazing monobath, and that's how I've been shooting my black and white film. But anyway, so what I've learned from shooting a year of black and white is that I absolutely adore the medium. And I honestly think that it's going to be probably the staple diet. I don't see myself getting bored of it. Like I say, it's been a year now, and I absolutely love it. For street, for nature, landscapes, various other bits and pieces like that. I just find it so rewarding to take a lovely shot in black and white. And I guess it's also the appeal that it's something a bit different as well. I absolutely, I just every time I take a black and white photo currently, I just love it. I love reviewing them. I think they have some of that like timeless feel about it. I'm shooting stuff on streets. I'm actually, guys, saying that, this neatly ties in to say that I'm actually developing a couple of photo books digitally to begin with, just for something that maybe you guys might be interested in purchasing and like supporting this channel, and vice versa, going directly to me. And one of them is Bath 50, and that is all to do with the Bath area here in Somerset in the UK. And I've done that. I've shot those all on a 50mm, and they're all black and white. There is a couple, I'll admit, in the book. There is a couple in the book that are a colour, but majority, I'd say 99%, is black and white photography in there. And it just looks so good. And I think in that sort of format where I want to go, I want to start developing books. I want to start doing prints. Guys, prints are available down below. And a bit more for my print work. And in black and white, it just gives you that timeless look. Those photos could have been taken yesterday. They could have been taken 50, 60 years ago. Like, who knows? It's just that timeless vibe that I absolutely love. Now, don't get me wrong, you can shoot that with colour. I'm not dissing colour at all. Like I said to you, I have shot other stuff in colour, and I will continue to shoot other things in colour. But I think now, because we shot in colour and we always shoot in colour, to me, I wouldn't call myself as a black and white photographer as such. I mean, I think I've got to develop my craft a bit more in this genre before I can call myself a true black and white photographer. I'm not no Alan Sharler at the minute, by any means. But I think when I want to take a colour photo, it has to be vibrant colours, it has to be an exceptional composition, and really tell a story of the image. So those are my sort of three things that I'm looking for in a colour photo. In a black and white photo, I'm looking again for it's got to be a great image, composition has to be great, but I'm also looking for the tones, the shades. I'm sort of on the verge of it where I don't mind my photos being really contrasty as long as it's like punchy and a great image. And I also don't mind them being a bit muted if it tells the story. So I'm not really, a super heavy contrast black and white photographer, or a muted tone sort of black and white person. I'm sort of like on the spectrum for it all. But I absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And of course, in black and white, talking film, you get loads of film options. I mean, what's this? This is a Agfa APX 400, 36 rolls, absolutely brilliant, my Nikon F5. This is a Shanghai new development film, what's this? This is Pan 100, brilliant contrasty film, perfect for landscapes, bits and pieces on that. We've got the likes from Kentmere, the super cheap 35mm film that we all love and enjoy, that we've shot through like rolls of with the Nikon F5 and stuff. It's now in 120, so you've got Pan 100, I think oh my god, look at that, even you've got Pan 400 as well for the super speedy stuff. And then I love this stuff. It's actually got a roll of Portra 160 in that I need to get developed. But this is Rollei Retro 400. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. If you're looking for a really high contrast film, this is the film to go to. It's absolutely brilliant. But as you can see, I'm really enjoying shooting black and white film. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I love doing it on the Leica. It's just an absolutely amazing body. 50mm, 21mm, 28, whatever. Any Leica that I'm reviewing, I love shooting them in black and white. I really think it's a medium that I can enjoy and just, you know, really, you know, expands my possibilities. Again, in film as well, you know, with the Fuji, you know, with this, if I shot this colour all the time, I just wouldn't be able to afford it. It's just, I don't want to develop it at home, so that means I'd have to go to a lab and get it done. I imagine that's probably going to say about £8, $10, something like that. And I just haven't got the time to do that, especially when it's only giving me 8 photos a roll of 120. 6x9, absolutely massive negatives, so don't get me wrong, probably worth it, but just too costly. Black and white lets me, you know, really dive down into my film photography. Same with shooting with the Nikon F5 as well. It really does help me out and allow me to be this hybrid photographer in black and white, shooting digital and film, and I absolutely love it. But anyway guys, thank you so much for all the love and support that you've shown on the channel. I really do appreciate it. Let me know down below you know, what you think about the quick image of the photo book there. I'm probably only going to do this digitally just for the time being, and you know, probably about 30-ish photos. I'm not going to sell it for that much at all, maybe £2 or £3. It's just something that I can give to you and you can pay back towards the channel just to keep these videos going, and hopefully it just, you know, we have that exchange basically. Prints are down below as well. I'm doing those 10x8 prints. They will be in 12 by 8 frames. So, you know, please, you know, have a look down there. I really do appreciate it. But if anything guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit that subscribe bell. I know that 93% of you who view these videos aren't subscribed, and if you just give it a thumbs up and a subscription, that would be extremely helpful. But anyway guys, thank you so much. I've been rabbiting on too much. I'll see you on the next video. Cheers guys.